How's it going, everybody? Still no word about rework, so we're continuing with the most requested characters. This time it's Shaolin, and the person helping me out today is McGyler. Long-term Shaolin player who streams during the EU afternoon hours, so if you're looking for someone to watch during those hours, the link to his stream will be in the video description. You won't regret checking him out. But now for what you're here for, the actual punishes. On Guardbreak, you get a heavy, both side and top to 25. For heavy parries you have multiple options. The highest damaging one is your triple side light for 24 damage. But that ends your combo. If you want to continue, you do just 2 lights for 18 damage and then enter cheese dance. Zone attack is a bad choice for Shaolin. The attack's damage is mostly at the end. The last hit does 20 damage, but only the first hit is confirmed. So don't bother with it. Unlike many other characters, his zone is quite bad for punishes. For light parries, you go for a heavy again for 25. You can enter cheese dance straight away or try and go for a 400 millisecond follow-up light. Both are good pressure, so feel free to mix it up. Wall splats aren't really a thing from throws. You get a heavy from normal Guardbreak anyways, and the follow-up light, if you manage to hit it, is damage reduced as well. While out of stamina, you can attempt the wall splats and land your heavies. Shaolin throws surprisingly far. Without a wall, you just go for a light for 12, same as a light parry when out of stamina. Now for the kick. The kick confirms a top light for 20 damage. If you're a madman, you can try and land the sweep, which I'd not recommend obviously, but to each their own. The sweep confirms the triple light or double light into chi. In general, the mix-up out of the kick is a little lackluster. The unblockable barely puts any pressure on your opponent, and it even has the same dodge timing as the sweep. So just go for the guaranteed 20 damage. It's a lot of damage for a bash after all. The other kick Shaolin has is the running one. You can confirm triple lights again. They must have done something to that move, because I remember it being an absolute pain in the ass to land the side lights without 1 or 2 of them getting blocked. If you're unsure about your timing, a top light is always a safe bet. But that kick can also wall splat, and it kicks frighteningly far. So be prepared to use a dodge heavy, because a normal heavy might whiff. For his deflects, keep in mind that you can combo after it or directly enter cheese dance. So unlike most others, you do have options after landing one. Don't get overconfident though, the kick is no longer confirmed, that has been removed, so don't eat that free Guardbreak. For his crushing counters, the important thing to keep in mind here is that the side ones have a really generous window. You can use them on light timing against a lot of characters and still catch heavies. Careful, as this can obviously be baited out. Your tops window is a lot smaller, so try and time those better. And might as well mention this here already, external crushing counters do not follow the external blocking rules. You need to always perform them in the direction of the actual attack and not what the indicator tells you. Check this video if you're unfamiliar with this and want to know what other characters and moves are affected by this. Now for the out of stamina punishes. On the throw, their direction doesn't matter. Light, heavy, light is guaranteed for a total of 49 damage. This lets you also enter cheese dance or simply continue the combo however you want. The other option is 2 side lights into chi and then the top unblockable. That's a total of 58 damage. Be aware that you need to be in side guard for it to work, otherwise you'd cause an early wake up. As you can see, the same punish works on out of stamina parries as well. Here you can switch your guard without causing any problems. Timing wise, you have some options here. If you delay the whole punish for a bit, you can hit your opponent during the wake up, which leads into an execution. Obviously, you need to be careful to not delay it too much. You're hitting the wake up armor, which means there's no stagger. The punish is still safe if performed correctly though. Or you do the light heavy light if you want to keep attacking afterwards. Revenge has the same punishes, damages goes up obviously, you're looking at either 65 or 76 respectively. Out of lock on Shaolin is very interesting. Heavies confirm another heavy. This is especially nice considering he has a forward dash heavy, so you can land 60 damage on someone who's not paying attention. A little trick here is to delay the input for the first heavy, dash forward and wait until you press heavy. Tracking feels much better that way. Now for a few extra tips and tricks. The first are in regards to his deflects. I've already mentioned this, that you can continue your chain or go into chi stance. This, for example, allows him to crush and counter some hyper armor follow-ups that would otherwise trade with your deflect. The most consistent one is rated as top heavy finisher. If you manage to deflect a stunning tap, you can punish that one. Sadly not the side ones, even if delayed, but top works nicely. Similar to Kensei's side heavy finisher, if the Kensei just delays it ever so slightly, you can crush and counter it. These are the two exceptions. Other hyper armor moves come out too quickly for this, but it's also highly situational depending on multiple factors. Shaolin's deflect input also has variable timings, and so do all other attacks, so there might be some frame perfect scenarios where you'd be able to punish even more, but it's a little unlikely to happen. Next, then, something that people talk about a lot but not many are really aware of it: backwalking. Shaolin has among the highest locked on backwalking speeds, which allows him to negate mix-ups or pressure in general. A Shaolin that doesn't want to fight and just backpedals can be an absolute nightmare for some characters. If there's interested, I can make a more detailed video about this topic, so let me know in the comments please. Those clips here should make it pretty obvious that it's not just a little gimmick but actually a quite powerful thing. Forward walk speed is another thing. A Highlander will never be able to backwards light, for example, because the Shaolin is always in his face, meaning all these lights are easily parried. But there's also something Shaolin can do: backstepping an attack to get into chi stance. Be aware of the shitty range of some of your moves like the kick, and also try to mix it up. Always just going into chi can make you predictable. Backwards heavy into light, for example, is not only fast but also has good forward tracking. This might catch someone off guard. Shaolin also does have a setup tool for Ganks with his triple lights. They can be delayed by quite a bit and do guarantee teammates heavies, for example. It works similarly to Berserker's zone. The last thing we're talking about is in regards to two of his feats. The kick tier 2 feat first. People still say that you cannot parry or dodge the unblockable if you get hit by it while out of lock. That is false. You can both parry as well as dodge it. The other one is invigorate. If you want to get the heal off from the feet kick, you simply have to go into cheese stance and then press the button for the feet. Then it triggers invigorate. And that's it. Don't forget to check out Mac's Twitch channel. If you watch this on the release day of the video, he should actually be streaming right now, so if you have any additional questions, send them his way. Comment section works as well here. With that said, I hope the video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Laters everybody.